Here's the truth nobody wants to admit. If your money is sitting in a regular savings account right now, you're literally losing purchasing power every single day. Most traditional banks are paying you 0.01% APY. That's basically nothing. Meanwhile, inflation is running at 3% or higher, which means your money is actually getting weaker while you're trying to save it. But here's what's crazy. You could be earning better FDIC right now with a high-yield savings account, and most people have no idea this option even exists. That's the difference between earning $10 per year on $100,000 or earning $40 to be $5,000 per year. We're talking about real money here. Mistake number 1, leaving your cash in a regular brick-and-mortar bank that your parents banked with. These institutions have zero incentive to pay you competitive interest rates because they know most people won't switch. They're betting that convenience and familiarity keep you trapped. The reality is brutal. If you have $50,000 in a traditional savings account earning 0.01%, you're making MAP per year. Put that same $50,000 in a high-yield savings account at 4.5% APY, and you're earning $2,250 per year. That's not a side hustle. That's just letting your money work for you. The crazy part? It takes about 10 minutes to open an account and transfer your money. That's $2,000 you're leaving on the table annually just because you haven't made one decision. Mistake number 2, not actually shopping around for the best rates. High-yield savings accounts are not created equal. Some banks are offering 4.3%, some 4.8%. Some 5.3%. Over a year, that spread matters enormously. If you have $25,000 sitting in a 4.3% account instead of a 5% account, you're losing $2,000 annually. Again, just because you didn't spend 15 minutes comparing options. The banks that offer the best rates are typically online-only institutions without expensive branch networks and staff. Companies like Marcus, American Express Personal Savings, and Wealthfront are consistently competitive, but these rates change monthly. You need to check comparison sites before you commit, and honestly, you should be checking every 6 months to a year to make sure you're still in a competitive account. This isn't a set-and-forget situation if you want maximum returns. Mistake number 3. Not understanding FDIC insurance limits, and this one can actually cost you legally. The FDIC insures up to $2,000 billion per depositor, per institution. So if you have $300,000 to park safely, you cannot put it all in one high-yield savings account at one bank. You need to split it across multiple institutions to keep everything protected. Some people get confused and think if they have $500,000, they can put it all in one HYSA and they're covered. That's wrong. Only the first $2,000 is protected. The other $2,000 is at risk. However, here's a strategy. If you have multiple high-yield savings accounts at different banks, each one gets the full $2,000 FDIC protection. So you could have $20,000 at Marcus, $20,000 at Ally, and $20,000 at American Express, and every penny is protected. This matters because safety is your priority. You're not trying to gamble with your savings. Mistake number 4, treating your high-yield savings account like an investment vehicle. This is critical. A HYSA is not a replacement for investing. It's a safety net and a short-term holding account. You should be using it for 3 to 6 months of emergency expenses, money you need within the next 12 months, and funds you're saving for a specific goal, like a down payment. Anything beyond that timeline should be going into diversified investments, whether that's index funds, ETFs, or retirement accounts. Why? Because even at 5.3% APY, you're not beating long-term market returns. And you need inflation protection for money you won't touch for 10+ years. The high-yield savings account is your foundation, your safety layer. Your investments are what actually build wealth. Too many people are treating savings like investing and then wondering why they're not getting ahead. Here's your action plan, and I want you to actually do this today. Step 1. Go to your bank's website right now and check what interest rate you're earning. If it's less than 4%, you're already losing money. Step 2. Spend 15 minutes on a comparison site. Deposit accounts or bank rate are solid. And look at current rates at the top 5 high-yield savings accounts. Step 3. Open an account at whichever institution has the best combination of rate and ease of transfer. Most online banks can set up a transfer in minutes. Step 4. Move your savings over, not your investment money, but your liquid savings. Step 5. Set a calendar reminder to check rates again in 6 months, because these do fluctuate. That's literally it. You're not becoming a financial genius here. You're just making your money work harder while you sleep. Look, high-yield savings accounts won't make you rich, but they're foundational personal finance that actually works. You're earning passive income on money you already have, with zero risk beyond what you get from traditional savings. That's the definition of a low-hanging fruit in your money strategy. This is the kind of boring, unsexy financial move that separates people who build wealth from people who always feel broke. It's not about get-rich-quick schemes. It's about respecting your money enough to put it somewhere it actually earns you something. If you found this helpful, like the video and subscribe for more money tips and investing strategies. What's your biggest question about high-yield savings? Drop it in the comments and let's talk about it.